moving down the tier list, I have the wickedest Harpie Lady deck profile for you guys, and it's all made possible with Joey's skill, Last Gamble. Last Gamble says, on the 5th turn, flip this card over, and during your main phase, you can discard 2 cards, reduce your life points to 100, and roll a die. And the number of pips on the die, or the number you rolled, is how many cards you draw. So you can draw any number between 1 and 6. And you usually have a 2/3 chance of breaking even or drawing more than 2 cards. Move this over here. For the monsters, which is actually kind of unfortunate, because every single Harpie Lady counts as Harpie Lady, similar to Polymerization and Fusion Substitute in the advanced format, you can only contain a maximum of 3 cards in your deck at any point in time. The best one we chose was Harpie Lady 1 because of its 300 attack boost for all Wind-type monsters. The last Harpie monster we run is one Harpie Lady's sisters. This is not beatdown Harpies, so you don't need any more than her. 1 is just fine, because the majority of times you want to summon Harpie Lady 1 out, and since we don't have beatdown, you get more damage output per monster if you incorporate more Harpie Lady 1s than putting 2 sisters on the field. With a very minimalized monster count, because Last Gamble helps us draw into things, we round things off with 3 Birdface. Birdface has 1600 attack and defense by itself. With the field spell, it becomes 1800, so it's good to stall and to make the turns progress faster. Also, if this card is destroyed by battle, you do search for a Harpie Lady 1, so you have more cards in your hand, so you can set more cards, and you still have cards to discard for your skill. For the most important cards in the deck, we have 3 Harpie's Hunting Ground. This is what helps you clear out those Windstorms or Kunais or other trap cards that may get in your way from OTKing. It also gives you all your winged beast types a plus 200 attack and defense boost. With that, we have 3 Elegant Egotist. You pair this up with Harpie's Hunting Ground and Harpie Lady 1, and you can just start popping their back row. Or your own back row, which will then pop their cards, because Tornado Wall's second effect says that if this set card on the field is destroyed by a card effect, you can target one face-up card on the field, yes, and then destroy it. So you can destroy your opponent's monsters with this. Or if needed, you can just destroy their face-up back row. Usually it's the case you want to set this to destroy their monsters, because that's how you OTK with this Last Gamble build. Next we have 3 Windstorm. Windstorm is the key trap card in all of the speed duel decks, mainly because it is a staple and acts like Mirror Force. It can just outright win games. For the 20th card, we run Kunai with Chain, which acts as a pseudo 4th Windstorm. If there is a way to reduce the minimum or remove some other cards, I would actually play more Kunai with Chains, because the more time you can stall and wait for that 5th turn to draw your cards, that is a higher chance for you to win. Now, some last minute points and tips. This deck has a terrible Dragon Caller / Blue Eyes matchup, just because of their high attack points and they can't be targeted by card effects. So, popping Tornado Wall won't always clear the field. However, you pair this up against Tribal, Amazonas, Harpies, Gravekeepers, Tunes, and you have a very high chance of winning against them.